Hey guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're diving back into some more Create Above and Beyond. Hey guys, real quick, I just wanted to let you guys know that I do have a public vanilla SMP server that has been open for over a week now. So things have been kind of worked out. We've got some awesome stuff. There's been about an average of over 100 players on there per day, like just consistently. It's been absolutely insane. On our first day, we had over 3,000 people try to join that day. It was absolute chaos, but the server is absolutely kicking today, and I'm having a lot of fun playing on there over there in my free time. So be sure to check that out. And I'm also streaming it over on Twitch on Fridays. So be sure to check that out. It is the vanilla SMP server. All you gotta do is join the Discord, and the IP is listed in the announcements. So at this point, we now have access to thermal machines. It's kind of crazy, but we do have access to actual machinery now, which kind of takes us into a technology revolution, right? At least it feels that way. But I do want to talk a little bit about some things that I have done a little bit off camera. So one of the big things I did was I set up most of my drawers that are going to have high quantities of items. I went ahead and put void upgrades on them. However, they are upgraded and do store quite a bit of items. So that is something to keep in mind. I also went ahead and put a drawer for that, but most of the things are set up that way. I also went ahead and converted this, and believe it or not, I could have just ran the pipes at like any time, because all I had to do is just run the pipes. Literally the connection is like right under here. And so I ran like less than I think it was 7 pipes is all it took to get to here. And I didn't even have to add anything to make it pump to here. It pumps right into this. So I was just able to convert this and automate this into lava power, so it doesn't shut off. So this all should maintain itself and should really never shut off. This should never shut off. This should be doing its job as well. So long as this doesn't get backed up over here, which if it does, there's a drawer for it. So with that, we now are moving into chapter 4, right? No, we're not going to move into chapter 4 just yet. We're going to actually move into chapter 3A, which is the extension. Just like all the other chapters, there's a little bit extra here. We're definitely going to want to get into this. This is going to make things a lot easier on us if we can unlock this right here. So with thermal, we have all this, but this is sort of separate from thermal and relies on a little bit of exploration and a little bit of thermal. Let's take a look at the first step. So this needs us to take silver coin and basically smelt it down. Now this is a copper can with molten silver. It can be thrown into your smeltery. Watch out. This is an irreversible process. So if we do throw this in there, it can't be undone. And that is a thing. Oh, by the way, there is a supplementary merchant over here. I looked at the trades, and there's not really anything worth trading with this guy. I don't know whether I should kill him or not either. Oh man, yeah, the decisions. So I was wondering, I'm assuming I can just use this as well. Like, I don't want to fully automate it just yet, but we will eventually expand our Tinker Smeltery. We have the ability now to make a full-size Tinker Smeltery. We've had that ability for quite a while. I just haven't set it up. So, anyways, I was actually looking at that bomb recipe, but let's dive into this. So, copper. I am going to need 3 of it, because I have to make some cans, and I think I can just cast into a can. Does this wants me to do this? I don't know how much a can actually holds of liquid. Does it tell me? 1 ingot's worth. How much is 1 ingot's worth? Like, how much are we going to need of this to get silver ingots? Because that's just one of the processes that we're going to have to take in order to get this. So let's see. Let's take a look at the nugget. Well, this is 1 nugget, so 9 of these should be what's needed. And yeah, it looks like it smelts it just fine. Yeah, look at there. Nothing special. It's just smelted just like all of our other stuff. And then we just cast this into this can. That should be the equivalent of 1 bucket, which these are used for filters and tinkers, by the way, if you didn't know, these buckets. So there we go. That is done. 1 can of molten silver. 1 can of molten silver. All right. I think this is maybe requiring something else. take your coin and throw them into your smeltery. Watch out. It's irreversible process. Does this have dependencies? So expensive bricks is the next step, and that's silver ingots. Cast the molten silver. Okay. Can I put this back in here? Can I right click this? Okay. Oh, good. I was about to say, because it wants me to cast out an ingot, and my ingot cast is actually over here. So I guess it requires the next step. We don't actually have to have it, which is good. I thought we had to have one of those buckets. All right, let's cast that. Well, yeah, this is kind of an expensive-ish ingot. It's not bad. I mean, we have tons of them, actually. For being silver. Weird. This is not completing. I see. I think this was a mistake. Or maybe it was there for a reason. It wants me to toss these in. Yeah, and it wants me to basically give this up, to burn it. Wow. Yeah, I think that might... I don't know. None of the other recipes require a click to submit, but that one does. So I feel like that maybe is an accident, but if not, we're going to go ahead and fill it anyways. Click to submit because that's what we have to do. It consumes the item, and all we have to do is have that silver in our inventory, and there we go. Okay, so quest done there. Now, luckily we've already been to the end, so I assume once we have some endstone, which I actually never mind any, we're going to be fine. But we are going to be experimenting and going into a different gateway area, also grabbing our elytra while we're there. And at the same time, we're going to be using this with ender dust, which we can make later apparently with this stuff. And we're going to work our way towards making Enderium ingots, which I didn't know, but we do have an entire block of Enderium that we ended up getting from one of those random drops. And I thought at the time this had no use, because I looked and I was like, oh, this has no use. You know, where is this used? What's this used in? And I didn't look at this recipe here. So this makes an Enderium machine, and we unlock all of these things. Ender chests and Ender tanks, which are fantastic. And we get access to Portality, which is a teleportation mod, which allows us to create portals, custom portals. And then we also have the ME Quantum Ring and Quantum Link Chamber, which allow you to do cross-dimensional ME, which we haven't even gotten to MEs yet. And we also get access to the Resonant component, which is the top tier Resonant component. I think the Ender tanks and the Ender chests alone are totally worth it. But I can't wait to get, oh man, into Applied Energistics, just a better store system. Oh, I'm ready. So here we are in the end. And of course, we need to find that very specific biome that it's talking about here with the getaway expansion. This right here, we need a tall posy bush. I believe that's what it is. And then we have the posy cycle. And then right here, it talks about how we can kind of go about regrowing this thing. So we need to capture this. But first, we've got to get there. And well, I've still got, even though I have some sort of flight, I still have to, I don't want to create a flight. I still have to manually just bridge up here. Yeah, and it is right over the void. Always terrifying. So I'm all ready to go, but I never know where this is going to take me. This is always scary. Oh boy. It put me right here. So if anything, I can go ahead and open my mini map and I can say, hey, this right here is portal back to island. And we've got to do a little bit of flying, as you can see. Hey, at least there's an end island here, like an actual full-size purple slime island. I'm not seeing anything else. Ooh, I think this right over here is actually the biome we're looking for. Look at this. However, I've got to be really careful because this biome, where it's nice and all, but also it can be quite horrifying. Take a look at these guys. They look nice and all, but you'll regret punching one of them, that's for sure. So I need to grab Endstone, right? And then we need to grab a bit of this. I'm going to grab my shears. Man, I'm talking about grabbing all kinds of stuff. That should work. Oh. And then we have these guys. The Bouflou. Absolutely fantastic modeling, by the way. I love the models on these. This mod is really cool. So I think, yeah, this is the stuff that we need. I gotta stay away from them. I don't know if I make them mad or not. Like, I think you have to hit them to make them mad. I don't know if they just get frustrated with you being near them. But they can straight up wreck you. They can, if those things, if you make them mad, they will straight up destroy you. So I'm now looking for an elytra, but I did find a boat. Ooh. Tons of ender pearls. And an in-city map. You know what? I'll take it. Hopefully this is one that has like the direct access to it. Wait. It's literally right here. It's right in front of my face. There's an in-city right. Wait. This one doesn't have a boat though. Oh man. That's the only one I want, is the one with the boat. All right, well, let's actually check. Because there might be some loot. Yeah, there's some loot over here. Grab some of this. And we'll secretly creep in here. And look at the buddy cards, by the way. Oh, we've got to open those today. I hope I don't forget. I have to open buddy cards today. All right, let's grab this and those buddy cards. Awesome. And I think that's probably going to be the best loot that's in this area. I don't think there's loot on the main floor here. I'm almost positive. Yeah, there's not loot here. And if we go up, there's normally not loot inside those areas either. Now these, on the other hand, sometimes have chests. Yeah, no. Yep. We have to find another end island in city. Now, if I remember correctly, this is a ship that's kind of turned over on its side. I remember these and they, yeah, there's more than one chest here too. So there's a chest there. Ah, and there's a chest in the back. Look, we just got an interstaff for free. What? Oh, now that's awesome. So the interstaff is super cool. It allows us to, allow us to teleport home. So long as we have an anchor set at our home. And this is an enchanted book with Unbreaking 3 Holding and Stasis. Holding, by the way, I think we can put on a satchel. And it'll increase the satchel size dramatically. Like, I think this gives it like 36 slots or something like that. It's like, it's pretty high. Like, I think it's the top tier. Right? Yeah, I think so. And then, of course, we were given another in-city map, but I think the in-city is literally right here. Oh, and this one actually has a boat. Yes. And of course, we've got to take care of this guy. Let's give them a good run for his money. There we go. And more buddy cards, more armor. Like, yes, I will take the armor, except for the curse of binding. Not actually the greatest thing in the world, but an elytra. Yes, so now we can fly. All we need is, well, mending and some other things, but hey, basically we can fly, which is great. All right, I need to open up this. Let's see. I should be able to get this dragon head pretty easily. We'll just build around it. I don't hear any shulkers, so we should be fine. And there we go. Inventory slots available. Perfect. Let's get my trophy. I tell you what, looting in this pack is, man, really profitable. Like, this is definitely worth it. Oh man, I need to be careful. Let me see if I got anything in here that I can throw away. Don't need a large amount of cobble. The fact that I just got orbs of flight. Orbs of flight. Like, for real? Fortune and Unbreaking. All the buddy card sleeves. Oh, man. And even more. Oh, yes. Look at all these buddy... There's another Rendingale in here? Yes, please. I'll take that. An efficiency... Wow. 4 pickaxe. Okay, I'll take that over the iron. Protection, buddy packs, rubber duck. I think these are used later. I don't really know 100% if they are. And by the way, I also don't know if I can rip enchants off of these things or not. I mean, there's thermal in here, but I don't think I can rip enchants off of things still. So I'm back and I have myself some buddy cards. I'm going to go ahead and make myself a couple of booster boxes. I'm assuming those are pretty helpful. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do a, if I can, a booster box here. Let's do 3 booster boxes. We can even do a booster box here. I'm not quite sure how these booster boxes work, but we're going to test them out. So, are they just decorative? Did I just make it okay, oh no, they're a way of combining the cards. Oh shoot, I thought they were going to be literally booster boxes. Oh man, I was thinking like it's going to have maybe more cards or something. All right, never mind. What am I doing? I'm being a dork. All right, let's open up these cards. And let's see what we get. And by the way, all of these do have different rarities and stuff. This is base set. This is number 4. This is an 8, 3. I'm guessing it's saying what base set it is. Ooh, this is a base set with a rare. I'm assuming that's a rare with the colors on the side. Creator. And then I'm guessing I sleeve these. How do you actually sleeve a card? That is a thing. I don't actually know. This is a grading sleeve. I figure you would just craft it with it, but no. There's got to be something else you do with it. Okay. Are there any kind of stands to put these cards on? So there's a card display here. And there's a buddy vault. A buddy steel vault. A buddy card binder. Now this would be nice. Is this like literally just buddy cards with leather? Wait, if we can store them inside of that, that'd be awesome. Let's grab all of those. And we can take like any of our buddy cards. And a piece of leather. Hopefully this holds like a worthwhile amount. Aqua... buddy card binder. Oh, look at that. So yeah, that is significantly more storage. Okay. And then we'll keep opening them. Hopefully we get some good stuff. And we'll just keep throwing them in here. And we'll just, like if we have duplicates, I think there's something you can do with duplicates. I think you can crush them down or something. That. And these packs, I believe, can be upgraded. Oh, they stack in here too. There we go. There's all of that. I wonder if this is like a whole book for like the first set. Like we might have almost all of them. That'd be pretty cool. Almost. It looks like almost the whole first set. It's pretty awesome. Now, I believe this can be used to get medals and stuff. And some of these medals can actually grant you other things. So taking a look in my advancements, it looks like right here, we have 25 out of 27 cards. We have 2 remaining out of that set. And I'm assuming once we complete that set, then at that point we get the medal for it via this, some kind of reward here. But we do have some other ones to open. Let's go ahead and open this. The End Buddy pack. And of course we get all kinds of cool looking things. So definitely want to make the buddy card things out of the ones that we have duplicates of. I think that's the way to go. There we go. And we can throw all of these in here. And that's going to go towards our statistics. And then we can go ahead and open this. Oh, I think we missed a couple. Now we can open up this one. Now I don't have any leather, unfortunately. I think I can make leather though. Actually, I can just kill a cow. What am I doing? I can literally just kill a cow. It's not like I don't have a bunch of cows over here. Oh, did not mean to kill a bunch of you. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm not as sorry, but I am at the same time. All right, let's go ahead and get this buddy card made. Do we have any duplicates of 3 or more? Apparently not. So I'm just going to go with the fire. And there we go. So throw these all in here. And there we go. I don't exactly know how the grading sleeves work though. That is the only thing that I am out of. Now, if we hit L and we open this up, right here, we can see how our card progression is. So 18 out of 27, we have 18 out of 27, and we have 25 out of 27 here. And then there's also ones we can fish up with aquaculture. There is a Farmer's Delight set, which is kind of cool. And there's also a Create set down here as well. And you can also make some kind of armor and tools and stuff from this as well, which is like, I think, a whole deep rabbit hole. I almost wonder, do the mobs drop them, or is it just all dedicated loot? That's something to think about. So now that I'm getting into thermal and we've kind of through the buddy packs, the Invar machines here, now that we have access to them, we need to put that to use, because if we're going to get to this, we've got to start doing some weird things, and that involves this. So an induction smelter with the tall posy bush, the silver, and the either an ender pearl, which we have plenty of those. I'd rather use ender pearls than ender dust. But to automate this process, it's going to be using ender dust, which we're generating in our other farm. But I think this can be generated in another method as well. Can ender pearls be generated? They can be bought. I'm guessing the only other way is the way that we're currently generating that. And so that's probably how we're going to be making this stuff. But I think ender pearls are definitely a nice renewable way, because this is one of those side things that doesn't have to be automated, but it's nice to have a semi-automated method set up for it in case we need more. So it's kind of interesting. I went ahead and plugged the induction smelter up to see what this was like. And of course, all of the sides are blocked. As you can see here, we don't have a config for the sides. So we have to use things like create and so on and so forth to pipe into this, or just use pipes in general. Well, I mean, hopefully, I think it's that way, unless, yeah, these are set that way too. So yeah, I'm guessing we're going to be piping in. I guess the bottom is the outputs. I honestly have no idea with the way this is set up, what an output or input would be. That leaves it kind of confusing. So I finally have to break down and actually make myself a full-on smeltery. Now, it doesn't have to be very big, but I do have to get myself a little bit of a smeltery going, because I have to make myself lumium that is going to be required in order for me to make the what is it, the pyrolytic thing from thermal, the machine that's going to let me regrow things over and over again. It's not the pyrolyzer. It is the photogenic insulator. This bad boy, which needs aluminum. So all I'm doing now is mixing up some silver, because it actually requires silver. So it is 1 silver to 1 copper to 1 block of glowstone. Will make that lumium, and then all we have to do is cast that out with a simple ingot cast. And well, I'm gonna need a few of them. I think I need enough for gears, and the gears themselves require 4, so I needed 8. So that should be blending up here soon. So I did encounter a little bit of a problem. The glowstone, the 8 that I thought I was going to put in here, actually has to go into a magma crucible. That gets cooked down, and because we can't automatically pump it into here, I'm going to pick it up with the copper cans, which is the same as a bucket, and I should be able to just place it inside here, and that would put the liquid in and allow this to alloy, hopefully. That's the goal, even though this thing's pretty slow. So I'm testing a few things out, and I have my my photogenic insulator, and I need this here, and I need water to get to it, so I went ahead and made an aqueous accumulator. And I now have things piping to it. I just need a cog, and I think I should be good. So a cog here, and then just kind of cover this up as best I can. That should hopefully get water pumping to that if that's facing in the right direction. So hard to tell sometimes. Yep, it's going the right direction. That is now filling with water. Perfect. Which means I should be able to put this in here. And oh my, that is slow. I mean, it's slow until we put upgrades in it, right? Because, like, even these can have upgrades, but I don't have upgrades in them yet. Same for this. Like, yeah, it's not going to be fast, but I can go ahead, and I should be able to get 8 of these, 8 ender pearls, and then get 8 silver, and we'll be able to complete today's quest, hopefully. Oh, and by the way, I think we can even put bone meal in here? I know this helps, but I'm almost, but that reset it. I'm almost positive bone meal works. And just like that, we have ourselves some Enderium. Now, of course, I already have some made up. So if I fly right over here, I think all I need is one of these. I think we just surround this, right? Or actually, no, it's an induction smelting recipe. So I am going to need 8 of these to make our first one. I'm going to go ahead and get 8 more because after these 8 finish, that should be enough to get me some upgrades. Now, the main reason I want to go specifically towards the upgrades on this is because it's just going to speed things up. Because our lava gen currently, it's going to need some upgrading. And I think, especially if we're going to be adding things like this, I think getting some augments are probably going to be the way to go, and in adjusting in that order. By the way, I noticed this is not a way to, well, this is a way to automate this, but you're going to need 2 of these machines in order to do that with some sort of filtering mechanism, because it does spit out some random stuff. So like this can go back in, and we'll do the whole splitting method that we've done before with create, and then we end up getting the ender slime, but we also get 3 of these, so it's like tripling it. And so we could have an infinite amount of this running. However, we're not going to have an infinite amount of ender pearls and or silver as well, unless we converted this whole farm to do that. So just like that, I have some machines made up. I ended up going ahead and making all of the 16, but we, as a bonus for actually crafting this, let's go ahead and take the casings. Look at this. We get the machines, but for completing this, we get a bonus of 2 more on top of that, which is super, super nice. The fact that we get even more of these, bam. And now we have basically the machines that we can use to make upgrades. It also allows us to make the high tier pipe modules, but yeah, this right here alone is so nice. The scale factor of ×4, is really good. Teleportation, like the ender tanks, ender chests. I'm probably going to be farming these for a little while. Yeah, these are going to be some utility things that I really, really like. Well, guys, it's of course that time of day, and well, I do want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, and that is going to be a huge thanks going out to Juno Volk. Thank you so much for your amazing support over on the Discord, becoming a Discord premium member. I really appreciate it. And of course, guys, if you're interested in joining the Discord yourself, of course, all you got to do is go to discord.gg/ChosenArchitect. And of course, be sure to join our public Discord. As I mentioned in the beginning of the episode, be sure to check that out. If you haven't already checked out, we do have a absolutely free public Discord or public vanilla Minecraft server that I would love for you guys to join. And of course, guys, also follow me over on Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/ChosenArchitect. I tend to not promote that as much, but I do live stream all the time. I'm live streaming 4 days a week. It's absolutely insane. We've been playing Satisfactory here recently. It's crazy. All right, it's crazy. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Of course, we're so close to the 500,000 subscribers. We're like less than 10,000 subscribers away. It's like absolutely insane. I would love for you guys to check that subscribe button, see if you're absolutely subscribed. If you're not, then well, you have, this is now the time to click that subscribe button. So guys, of course, I'll see you in the next one. And as always, thanks for watching.